So remember when I said this? My life is spinning out of control, and the only thing I have power over anymore is my appearance. Yeah, I got my nose pierced. Yep. There's a hole in my nose. I mean, in addition to my nostrils. And this wasn't really even about me wanting to have a nose piercing. It was mostly just about me wondering if I was gonna come to regret not doing this later on in life. I mean, unless I end up working at a really progressive company, this is probably the last point in my life when I can have a nose piercing. Does anyone know what the policies are for facial piercings at the Ellen DeGeneres show? But don't worry, Ellen, I'll take this thing out for you. And it's made me think about all of the other things that I don't want to regret not doing later on in life. There are certain things that you only get the opportunity to do when you are a college student, and this is my last year to do those things. I wish I could tell you that I made a CNU bucket list when I was a freshman, but I didn't. I was really bad about thinking about the future as a freshman, much like I am now. But I am making a bucket list now. It's just some of the things that I haven't done in my 3 years, but that I want to make sure I experience before I graduate. And I guess these are more just like personal goals for me, because I'm sure some of these are things that a lot of other students here do on a regular basis, but just mundane things that I have never done because I'm lazy. Kind of like New Year's resolutions? New school year resolutions, are those a thing? C in New Year's resolutions. This first one is something that most college students do and most other students here have done. I need to go to a basketball game, and I also need to go to a football game. I haven't gone to a football game since I was a sophomore, and I have never been to a basketball game. I've gone to soccer games and volleyball games. I get those sports. They're fun, they're fast-paced, they're usually easy to follow, but football is just not a fun thing to observe. It's boring, there are too many rules, it stops like every 30 seconds, it lasts for like 3 hours. I'm sorry, I've just never enjoyed football. Although I don't know why I've never been to a basketball game, because I definitely enjoy basketball. I enjoyed going to my high school basketball games a lot, so I don't know why I wouldn't enjoy going to my college basketball games. This next one is another thing that I'm sure a lot of students here have done as well. Walk the Noland Trail. I've never been to the Noland Trail, but I mean, considering that I'm not the most active person, you really shouldn't be surprised. It really isn't even that difficult to try and at least make an effort to go to the Noland Trail, because school is here and the Noland Trail is here. Oh, for those of you that don't know, the Noland Trail is a nature walk. I think it's about 5 miles, and it's not like difficult. It's not like I'm climbing Mount Everest or something. I know lots of people have a lot of fun doing it, and you know, nature is sometimes nice to look at, but I definitely need to walk the Noland Trail at least once before I graduate. I want to explore Newport News a little bit more. I've been here for 3 years now, and I still don't really know what's going on around here. What do people do that don't go to college here? And since Ellen lives out in California, I'm probably not going to live in Newport News after graduation, so this is really my last chance to get to explore the area. I think there's a record store somewhere nearby that would be really fun for me to explore. One of the things I was told a lot when I was touring the school in high school was that you can drive 10 or 20 minutes in any direction and find a beach. So maybe I should go to the beaches more, and even if it's just sit in the sand and read a book, that might be enjoyable. But I won't know until I go look around and see what's here. It's also just nice to venture outside of our little CNU bubble every now and then and see what else the world has to offer. Finally, I want to get a selfie with President Tribble. Ah yes, the holy grail of all CNU bucket lists. Yes, I want to get a selfie with President Tribble, or as he's more affectionately known, P-Tribs. And technically, I've already done this. P-Tribs and Rosemary sat behind me when I went to go see a musical once, and I snuck this Snapchat, but I would like for him to know that it's being taken. I think that's the qualifier for this one. He has to know it's being taken. So there you have it. Those are just a few of the things that I want to do before I graduate. I'm sure I'll come up with a lot more as the year goes along. For example, I also want to get a job before graduation. Ellen, just let me know where I can send my resume. Honestly, if I do 2 of those things, I will be impressed with myself. Resume. That's a weird... That's not a real word now, is it? I've said it so many times that I don't know if it's a real word or not. Resume. 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 resume, resume. Is that even a real word?